Peter Muraya is a trained architect who immediately after graduating from the University of Nairobi saw no need to look for white-collar jobs, instead going straight into private practice where he remained gainfully engaged for the next 20 years. But his desire to venture into property development was later sparked by the numerous trips he made to Dubai and South Africa, where the construction industry was booming. However, upon sharing his new vision with friends and family, Muraya met a lot of resistance.
When I told my friends, they all told me, "You're going crazy. How are you going to survive without jobs?" And I kept telling them that I don't know how I'll do it, but I am determined to actually become a property developer.
But then his faith and determination was overwhelming. Unable to secure credit financing, Muraya sold some of his property in 2004 and partnered with a friend with whom they launched their first real estate project, which picked up tremendously. Soon his wife joined in as a partner.
For me, I decided I need to get out of Kilimani, Kileleshwa areas, and I wanted to do something different. And I felt that if I stayed in that sector, I would never be able to actualize the vision I had.
The company's name, Suraya, which is derived from the couple's names, has since cut a niche for itself in the property market. 4 years on, Suraya prides itself with having built 40 ultra-modern homes in Gashie, targeting mainly the high-end market, and currently on Kiambu Road, the company is putting the finishing touches to 1,000 units in an 8 billion shillings project, mainly targeting the middle class.
As soon as you put doubt into it, as soon as you start thinking, I don't have money, surely you will not move, right? I mean, when here we are today, doing a project of 8 billion shillings. 4 years ago, we couldn't raise 1 million shillings.
This being a capital-intensive undertaking, Muraya encountered numerous challenges at the initial stages, which almost saw him give up, his proposals mostly being turned down by financial institutions he approached, before he finally devised new strategies of mobilizing capital.
We did finish a 400 million project without borrowing a shilling from anybody. And we sold the houses off plan before we went to site. And the point was we were creating a product that could sell.
Muraya does not regret venturing in an area outside its professional background, since what he is currently doing brings him much satisfaction and fulfillment.
Unbelievable. Every time I come here, we sort of walk around and we're thinking, this is us who are doing this. It's actually, sometimes you have to pinch yourself to realize it's actually you who is building these houses.
The company he co-founded now plans to provide affordable and decent housing units for the low end of the market as a way of helping many realize the elusive dream of owning homes.
To prove it, next year I want to do a proper low cost where I want to give 2-bedroom flats for about, 1-bedroom flat for about 1 million and a 2-bedroom for more than about 2 million or less. Just to prove that we're not here. If we do about 1,000 houses in that range, we're trying to show that we can actually still do it, right from the high end to the low end.
But how is it running a business with one's wife as a business partner?
Apart from being my wife and my partner, we have the same mental frame of mind.
Suraya describes itself as an equal opportunity employer, with over 2,000 people employed both directly and indirectly at all the projects being undertaken by the firm across the city. The company is now focusing on tapping into new opportunities expected to open up with the creation of county governments, with plans afoot to go regional in the next 3 years. His parting word is a piece of advice to young budding entrepreneurs.
Faith can move mountains. And when you're young, in fact, you sort of wonder, how can a faith move mountains? It sort of becomes very illogical, and you're thinking, my parents must be a bit crazy. It's taken me years to realize it's not really the physical mountain that we're talking about. It's actually the mental mountain in your heads.
Venturing into real estate was an idea that Muraya toyed with for so many years, and when it was time for him to roll out, there was no looking back. He has become one of the most reputable estate developers in the country. For Movers and Shakers, I'm Tonny Sanya.